Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport, about to crack on with Series 10 of Arcade Mode. 3 more races, we're starting with the elongated New York circuit, then going to Road America, finishing off at Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. Originally I was going to go for the A-Class, but the cars, especially around New York, not very good. The handling and the braking, just not great. So I'm going to go for the smaller C-Class, I think. And we'll just have a look, see what car we haven't used yet. I want to go for something that is a bit more unique. We could use the Renault Clio again. We've only got one car left, which is the Fairlady Twin Turbo to unlock on Class C. What should we go for? Audi S4, Nissan Silvia Spec R? Actually... yeah, we could do. I mean, look at that colour. It's quite a nice aqua, teal, whatever. So yeah, we're going to go for the Silvia. 7 o'clock in the evening, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 21 degrees Celsius. 9 mile an hour southeasterly winds, and there are 13 turns. Not a fan of this track. I'm not sure if it was reintroduced in later Forzas either. I know it's not up to Forza 4. Which is the last game I played in the series. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this track. It's a bit too windy, a bit too tight and twisty, and it's just too long. Anyway, we're starting fourth. The Evo 8 is on pole, Renault Clio V6, Audi S4, the 2 Silvia S15s, the Skyline at V35, 3000 GT VR4, and then the Infiniti G35. 2, 1, go! The lovely audio glitches. Of course, you won't notice that so much because I turn the game volume down for the main uploads, but yeah, hearing all the glitches, popping, banging, everything in my headphones. Lovely. And again, the CPU engine's overpowering my own, so I can't hear when I need to change gear. But yeah, I'm into the wall. I'm not a fan of this circuit at all. It's just... for me personally, it's just, it goes on way too long. It's just very boring, very drab. The scenery isn't really that exciting. It's just grey skyscrapers and buildings. Not so much in the way of colour. One little reference though is that the buildings there, the sun going down or rising in between the buildings, which I think is a phenomenon that happens once a year in New York, where the sun sets directly in the center between the skyscrapers, but I don't know if that's a reference or not, but it looks like it. But yeah, I don't know, I've never been a fan of the longer New York circuit. It's never appealed to me. I mean, the lap times are way over 2.5 minutes, which I think is a bit too long. Too many 90-degree left-right-handers and just a sea of grey from the concrete jungle. Oh. Well, thanks for that then, you dick. That was my fault. I tried to block my line, but he was there. It's alright, we'll get him back. We got plenty of time. Another thing about this version of New York as well is that the start-finish line is there. Now, In later iterations, where the Mazda bridge is, that's where the start-finish line usually is, but for whatever reason, on this version, they have it right next to where the pit entry is, or pit exit. Which is a little bit strange. Okay, I don't know why you're going so slow, sunshine. Haha, you ain't braked yourself. Bugger off. .2 seconds behind the Mitsubishi. Stay off the wall. Got a massive job on if you want to get the lead back. So he's not that far ahead. He's gained a little bit of time though, 6 seconds. But got plenty of time, still got 3 laps to go. What's the time deficit now? It is 4.2 seconds, so yeah, we gained quite a bit of time with the last sector. Oh, that sounded rough. Sounded like I went over something, but there was nothing there. I don't think I lost a bumper. A bit of damage, but none of my body panels have come off. But yeah, seeing as I've only played up to Forza Motorsport 4, can anyone tell me if the longer version of New York, this version, has appeared in the later Forzas, because I haven't got a clue. I would love to own a newer Xbox console. I mean, the last Xbox console I have is the 360. So maybe in future I could get a second-hand Xbox One or whatever they're called and play Forza Motorsport 5 and keep the series going after I complete 4, which will probably be in the year 2037. But yeah, if this track does appear in later Forzas, then please let me know. I know it appears in somewhat of a similar guise in Project Gotham Racing. Near identical, but not 100%, but yeah. Oh, I will be doing another behind-the-scenes video as well, just an update on the previous one that I did in 2024. Just to show the newer consoles that I've got and the capture hardware, especially with the original Xbox working, because I've still had one or two comments, oh, where do you emulate this game, and I don't emulate these games, they are played on the original hardware. So, I will gladly do another behind the scenes video at some point. Right, let's get in the Evo 8's draft. That'll be helpful. Bump, bump, bump. Use him as a brake. Yep, he's going to go into the wall. Give him a friendly nudge. He's got a massive helmet in the driver's seat there. It looks like he's an extra from Spaceballs. Michael Winslow, is that you in there? Oh. No, not reverse. Come on, go. Nice little tussle between me and the Mitsubishi. Yeah, got a good run. Go away. I've got to keep reminding myself as well that once I get into the main career, I cannot keep over-revving my engine. Otherwise, that'll cause a lot of damage. Okay, final lap. Our fastest lap time at the moment is a 2:43.4. So that's pretty slow. And we've gained a 2-second lead over the Evo 8. Ah, there was debris on the track then. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like, driving down this little avenue, how boring it is. I mean, yeah, you got a few trees, but they look like they're dead. Or it's going into autumn, so all the trees are dying, but... yeah, it's just... I don't know, it's just very drab. Not very nice scenery for a racetrack. I mean, maybe they should have made this a night race. So that you could have had all the lights on the skyscrapers and neon signs and everything else, but... it just looks so boring. All the skyscrapers are just this weird shade of grey. It looks like UK summer sky, you know. And that race alone is, you know, coming up to 15 minutes in length. I think we'll just go over 14 minutes for the race length. Which, you know, with the endurance races coming up later in the career is nothing compared to what they're going to be. They're going to be like 45, 50 minutes. Similar length to Forza Motorsport 2. But, yeah, with a track this boring, it feels a lot longer than 15 minutes. Or 14 minutes. Feels like I've been racing for an hour and a half. I love it when you hear the turbo spooling and you get that high-pitched whistle. But there we go, race 1 is complete. Alright, save that replay. Very boring race. Surprised we managed to catch up, though, to the Evo 8. I thought, you know, he's a bit too far ahead, but we got it done. Right, Road America for another 5-lapper. What car should we use this time? Very tempted to use the Silvia again, because that is a very nice car. What are the colours has it got, actually? We had the teal aqua looking colour. No, see, I hate these colours, right? So these are primary colours that you get on like a normal colour hex wheel. They're not any different shade. These are just like the primary colours. So you got primary blue, primary yellow, primary red. There's just no... It looks horrible. The yellow and the blue sort of looks like an old Windows Movie Maker panel where you used to have like a yellow background with blue text and a red drop shadow. Oh, I hate primary colors. They are horrendous. We're gonna go with the more primary colors. The ADS4, we had that last time, didn't we? Mercedes CLK 55. At least this has a few more extra colors. We got quite a nice green. We got a nice... Oh, yeah, we'll go for this one. I think we have used this car before anyway, but we'll use it again, because I don't care. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, so about 24 degrees Celsius. 2 mile an hour westerly wind, so not bad, and 18 turns. I think that's like 24 degrees. 75 Fahrenheit, it could be 22 degrees Celsius or 23 degrees. I don't know. Use the Imperial system, it's more accurate. And we are second. Okay, Renault Clio again on pole position. 2 CLK 55s, and you got the ADS4. Silvia S15 starting 5th, the car that I used last time. Skyline V35, 3000 GT, and the Infiniti at G35. 2, 1, go! Right, let's see how well my knowledge is around Road America. My main knowledge I have around this track is from Tucker Race Driver 2, which is a horrendous version because of the bumps. Especially on the long straight where you got the braking zone, they've put a massive jump there. Of course that isn't there in real life or on this version of Road America, but... So it's just the case of rewiring my brain. But so far so good. Ahead by 0.6 of a second. Ooh, he tried to take my ass end off there in the Clio. This car has no limited slip diff either, so when you're going around a corner, the unloaded tyre on the rear is constantly trying to spin up. And again, he tries to take my ass end off. Ooh, careful. Oh, no. Misjudged the entry. Right. Lock the Clio. No, you don't. Ah, you tried to sneak by on the inside. Didn't work, sunshine, did it? Go on, bugger off back where you came from. Briggs & Stratton. I only thought that was an American company. No, we bought a hedge trimmer a couple of years ago, and it was Briggs & Stratton. I was like, bloody hell. A very good quality trimmer as well. The blade is huge. Goes through everything. Like a hot knife through proverbial butter, as they would say. Or maybe that's some McGregor's hedge trimmer and the lawnmower's Stratton. I don't know, I can't remember. I do a lot of gardening, and I can't remember what tools I have and haven't used. No, I shouldn't have downshifted there. Oh, my bloody lines are all over the place. And lap 3. See, even though the lap times are similar to what they were around New York, it doesn't feel as long. It feels a hell of a lot shorter when doing laps around Road America than it was around New York. I mean, we're only, what, 10 seconds faster, so yeah, I guess. But it's still over 2.5 minutes. It's sad, really, that the group of lads I used to race with on Forza 2, 3 and 4, they all buggered off and jumped ship once the new Xbox came out and Forza Motorsport 5. And they never kept in touch. They never, you know, sent a message saying, hey, how you doing, or anything like that. They just abandoned ship and bugger off to the new console and completely forgot I existed. Which is really bloody annoying, especially when you've been racing with them for... Christ, how long? Almost 10 years I'd race with those lot. And I was thinking, you know, I wonder if they're still racing on the newer Forzas now, or if they're getting on a bit, or whatever, I don't know. Because they never bloody kept in touch. I do like the look of the older Mercs. Not so much the newer ones, but the older ones had a really nice body style to them. He's trying to catch up, isn't he, at the back? I've been making a few mistakes, so it's to be expected he will gain a few tenths here and there, but okie dokie, final lap time. Leading by 4.3 seconds. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, no. Come on, keep it going. Crap. One corner to go. Don't overshoot it this time, you pleb. No, we're good. Cool, right, race 2 is wrapped up in that case. And we pulled out another massive lead again at the end. Well. Over the line we go. Fan-bloody-tastic. I think the other Mercedes was second. Yep. By, well, we won by 6 seconds in the end. It's not bad. Right, Silverstone then to finish off Series 10. Before we head on to the good old Nürburgring Nordschleife. What car are we going to use this time? Let's have a gander. About a 3000 GT. That's a nice colour. Yeah, we'll try our hand at a 3000 GT and see how that goes. Never did like the look of the 3000 GT because they just look a bit like, I don't know, they look inflated. Just have a weird body style to them. I prefer like boxier shapes. Not so much of a fan of the rounder ones. But anyway, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. 4 mile an hour at northwesterlies. And there are 20 corners. And we're starting in 5th. 3, 2, 1, go! Get away. Oh, sorry. Through maggots and Beckett's. And then onto the hanger straight. Hopefully I haven't got too much damage on the front end. Let's have a gander. A little bit. Just a bit of cosmetic damage. Nothing too serious. And at least the laps around Silverstone are the shortest of the 3. Ideal lap time, probably be around about, don't know, 2 minutes 5. We get a good lap in, of course. Yeah, so with a standing start then, the lap is a 2:13. Probably shave off quite a few seconds from that if I don't keep going off. Just take all the cones with me, that's all good. Yeah, getting a good entry going through Luffield is such a pain. Car always wants to understeer off towards the gravel pit. I did say a 2 minutes 5. We had a 2 minutes 6. Of course, with the penalty added. Went up to 2:13, but yeah, so around about 2 minutes 5 is a good lap time. A lot quicker than the previous 2 races. Might even get it down to a 2 minutes 4. It's a little bit better, nice and tight around Luffield. Or tighter around Luffield. 2 minutes 7. It'd lose a little bit of time. Not sure where though, probably because I'm braking too much. Is this going to be a faster lap time? Probably not. Oh, definitely not now, because I went over the... Ah, son of a bitch. It would have been. We would have had a 2:05. But it's not like we're going to lose the race. I mean, look at the lead that we picked up. I think last time it was 16 seconds. 17.5 seconds. Why this race is so much easier than New York and Road America, I haven't got a foggiest idea. Three corners to go. Ooh. And there we go. That is Series 10 complete. 2 more to go. And around we go. And clip the wall. Right, save that replay. And let's go and collect our gold, silver, and bronze prizes. So for bronze, we get... Drum roll. Brrr, we get, come on, the 1994 Nissan Fairlady Twin Turbo. Lovely. Not bad at all. For silver, we get the Ferrari F50. Again, another lovely looking machine. And for gold, we get the 1997 BMW Motorsport number 42 McLaren F1 GTR. Very nice. Right, next time then is Series 11. It's going to be 4 events then. Nürburgring A, C, B, and D. A, C, B, and D? Why is not A, B, C, and D? I'm not going to question it, but yeah. A, C, B, and D, which is just little stages of the Nordschleife, split into 4 little sections. And then the final series, Series 12, is 2 laps around the Nordschleife. So we will be using the R1 class machinery for that one. But yeah, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you for the penultimate series on arcade mode. So thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.